Hi everybody and welcome back to the Relatable with Bisola. This is where we do actionable tips and strategies to issues and challenges that we face as a people. Alright, today we'll talk about how to identify red flags in marriage. In every marriage there are issues. There is no such thing as a perfect marriage. However, some issues can be tagged red flag. The essence of this video is not to call for a divorce, but to help you identify those areas in your marriage that you need to work on that probably your spouse is not talking about in order to restore happiness in your home. And at number one is heavily engaging in social media, gambling, or alcohol. During courtship, this red flag might not be known or apparent, but will only begin to manifest itself in full force after you've gotten married or stayed married for a long time. If you do not have the same social habits, there's a likelihood that you will not have the same values, principles, etc. Do not be scared to call in for a professional help. And up next is when the only moment your spouse spends quality time with you is only during sexual intimacy. If the only moment your spouse laughs, jokes, plays, and then spends quality time with you is only when he or she desires sexual intimacy, then this is a red flag that needs to be worked on. Because spending quality time with one spouse is one of the love languages of marriage. For example, Mr. A works a 9 a.m. to a 5 p.m. job and gets home by 7 p.m. but chooses to constantly spend time with his friends in the neighborhood, such that Mrs. A has to constantly negotiate the quality of time he gets to spend with her. Please, your spouse is not happy. Now is the time to sit down and talk. And at number 3 is starts comparing with others or previous spouses. When a partner begins to compare their spouse's personality, mannerism, appearance, be it positively or negatively, then this is a red flag. For example, your beards are as curly as that of Tunde, or this outfit suits you perfectly the way it does on Amara. This is not fair on your spouse's well-being. Now is the time to sit down and have that heartfelt conversation about everyone being unique and different. And at number 4 is talking your dreams and ability down. A spouse is supposed to be your cheerleader, your sweet critic, your hype man or woman, your ride or die. A partner who cannot visualize, comprehend, or relate with your beautiful dreams or your intending career path and ultimately does not support it is a red flag. This could occur when a spouse perceives his partner as a threat or a competition rather than a teammate. At this point, do not be scared to bring in a professional help because marriages are known to nurture dreams and not kill them. And the last but not the least is constantly yelling. Okay, the moment a spouse begins to constantly yell, whether resulting into physical abuse or assault or not, thereby creating fear and withdrawal in one spouse, then this is a huge red flag that needs to be discussed. Okay, do not be scared to bring in a third party who he or she accords a lot of respect to help resolve this. Or better still, seek for a professional help. I mean, call in a professional counselor to help put a stop to this once and for all. All of these red flags can be fixed through self-development and self-discovery. Love, commitment, sacrifice, communication, etc. are all values that can be taught and learned. Well, now you're aware, I hope you're able to pick 1 or 2 tips as we discuss how to identify red flag in marriage. Please, if you have enjoyed this video, kindly give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe if you're new here. Thank you and see you next week.